Good evening, and I welcome you, students, for the physical chemistry sessions for the coming CBSE examinations. Physical chemistry session, student, physical parts of the chemistry, very, very important, and students have got some difficulties. The chapters already you are aware of what are the chapters of the physical chemistry, solid states, solutions. You have chemical kinetics, electrochemistry,
Electrochemistry.
surface chemistry. Students, what type of questions can be asked? It will be a revision as well as answering some of the important questions. Students, coming to the solution chapter, student, physical chemistry. What I am talking, student? What I am talking, student, physical chemistry. In the physical chemistry, students, in the previous lecture, we have discussed important question of solids. We have solutions. What we studied in the solutions, students? You have any idea what we studied in the solutions? What are
Uh,
solutions, student? What are the different types of the solutions? Concentrations of the solution, molarity, mole fractions. And then we studied certain
Laws.
laws, student, for the solutions. What laws? Vapor pressures. We studied the vapor pressure, students. Then
With
we studied the
colligative properties.
Henry's law, Raoult's law, students, and we studied the colligative properties, lowering in vapor pressure, elevation in boiling point, depression in freezing point. We studied osmosis, we studied osmotic pressure, reverse osmosis. All these properties of the solutions and numericals are expected based on how to determine the molecular masses using solutions. With that knowledge, student, we have questions before us, students. The questions should be answered in a very, very clear terms in the exam. And sometimes students, simple statements or definitions are also given to the students to write. So students, we should be able to write the correct and specific answers. You don't have to write too much. You are aware of that. So the first question is, student, state and explain Henry's law. What is Henry's law, student?
The partial pressure of the gas in vapor phase is proportional to the mole fraction of the gas in the solution.
Partial, what you are saying? Partial pressure of
Pressure
the
of the gas.
gas. Partial pressure of gas, students. Partial pressure of the gas is proportional to
Mole fraction of the gas in the solution.
mole fraction of the gas in the solution. Mole fraction in the solution. Because in the vapor also you will have the mole fractions, which we know how to find the composition of the vapors also. Mathematically, it comes to be P is equal to
KH
KH
into pi.
into X. So X is the mole fraction of the gas, student. This is important because by using these, students, we can also determine and solve some numericals based on this. What is KH, students?
Henry's constant.
Now, if a gas has larger KH, will it be more soluble or less soluble?
Less soluble.
Higher the KH,
Lesser is the solubility.
lesser is the solubility. Such questions will be there in the paper, students. Lesser is the solubility. So the KH is inversely proportional to the mole fraction of the gas in the solution, student. Lower the mole fraction, lower is the solubility. Higher the KH, lower is this value. Therefore, KH higher, solubility is less, students. Do all the gases have same KH?
No, sir.
They have different KH. Does it depend on the temperature?
Uh, uh, no, sir. It is the nature of the gas. It depends upon the nature of gas.
Nature of the gas. Also, it depends on the temperature, students. Why? Solubility depends on the temperature, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then what will happen? If the
Okay.
solubility depends on the temperature, what is solubility? How much amount of gas is present in a particular solution, students? Naturally, with the temperature, solubility decreases. With temperature, solubility decreases. Therefore, with increase in temperature, what will happen to the KH values?
Uh, it will increase with temperature.
Increase, this will increase. See, there is a variety of questions which can be put to you, students. I've just mentioned Henry's law. Henry's law means there could be so many questions based on that. And our purpose is to solve and give you a complete variation range of the possible questions, students, possible questions on this, which can be asked in the examinations. Very important is Henry's laws. Can you tell me two applications of Henry's law?
Sir, first application is that uh, we increase the solubility of carbon dioxide in soft drinks and soda water
Hmm.
when the bottle is sealed under very high pressure.
Okay.
Then second is scuba divers. In the tanks of scuba divers, we add it is diluted with some amount of helium because when they increase pressure, increases the solubility of nitrogen in their blood, and when they come out towards the surface, the solubility decreases and nitrogen is then released in the form of bubbles. This is known as bends. It is a very painful condition.
I can tell you very thing that why do I spend so much time on each thing? Because students, there will be a question based on it. I have mentioned Henry, there could be any question, and what possible questions are there we are putting before you. From one question, I'm putting 10 questions. Therefore, students, this is important. And few and one, two more questions could be there in the paper. So we have to give a complete revision. Also, student, to you, revision is given by me, student, through question answer sessions. Revision through question answer sessions. That will create a lot of confidence and students will get 100 out of 100 marks. That is our target. Always the target is like that. Next, coming to the important law, student, state and explain Raoult's law. What is Raoult's law, student? Raoult's law was given for what type of systems?
Raoult's law for a solution of volatile liquids.
Liquid solutions.
Yes, sir.
Both are volatile.
Yes, sir.
Both are volatile means both will form vapors. Both will have vapor solution. What is the definition?
It states that the partial vapor pressure of each component of the solution is directly proportional to the mole fraction.
Partial vapor pressure of each component in the solution. Partial vapor pressure, student. Partial vapor pressure of each component in a solution is directly proportional to the mole fraction. Mole fraction, ठीक है, of the component in the solution. ठीक है? I don't know what it is coming from. Okay, what it becomes, student? P is directly proportional to P1 is proportional to X1. If there are two components, P2 is proportional to X2. Then what we write? P1 is equal to
P01
P10 into X1. Okay. Next, what was the use of the Raoult's law? You have seen, student, how we can apply the Raoult's law and make the vapor pressure and mole fraction graphs. Mole fraction and vapor pressure graphs can be made, student, by using this. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Name two ways by which vapor pressure of a liquid can be lowered, student. Vapor pressure, what is vapor pressure, student? What is vapor pressure?
Vapor pressure is the under equilibrium conditions, the pressure exerted by the vapors of the liquid over the liquid phase.
So whenever you have a volatile liquid, it will form its vapors. If you close it, it will have a vapor pressure. And the vapor pressure depends on what factor, students?
It depends upon the amount of solute added.
What solute? Vapor pressure depends on vapor pressure lowered, student. Vapor pressure can be lowered by addition of
A volatile liquid, a volatile solute.
volatile solute. Who said volatile solute? Check it out, students.
A non-volatile solute. Depends
Non-volatile
upon.
solute. You have seen how when on the surface there are non-volatile solute particles, students, what will happen? They do not form vapors. So the vapor pressure of the liquid will be lowered. And any other factor? On which other factor it depends? Question is, what are the factors on which vapor pressure depends, students? We have discussed this. What are the other factors on which vapor pressure depends, student? Important point. You have 30 seconds. You have been, how the vapor pressure will increase or decrease, student? One very important factor you know already, students. What is that? Temperature.
Temperature.
What happens if I increase the temperature, student? If I increase the temperature, what happens?
Vapor pressure increases.
Vapor pressure increases with increase in
Temperature.
temperature. So students, if you increase the temperature, it decrease, then what is the, how you can lower it?
By decreasing the temperature.
Decrease the temperature, student. If I decrease the temperature, what will happen to the vapor pressure? It will decrease, students. It will decrease.
Decrease.
So we can, there are factors, students, on which every and a particular property depends. We have given you an equation also to show how with increase in temperature it increases. Very important. Next question is coming, student. Define the colligative properties.
Colligative properties are those properties which depend upon the number of solute particles rather than their nature.
They depend on the number of
Solute particles.
solute particles. Colligative property. They depend on number of solute particles or concentration, students. Examples of colligative property, students.
Relative lowering of vapor pressure.
Relative lowering in vapor pressure, students.
Elevation of boiling point.
Elevation in boiling point.
Depression in freezing point.
Depression in freezing point.
And osmotic pressure.
Osmotic pressure, students. These are all examples of colligative properties. All right. Do we get abnormal values? What is the main use of the colligative property, students? Why did we study all this? What were they used for, students? A question was asked. What is the significance of the colligative property? What is the main use of the colligative property, students? You know, they are used for determination of
Uh,
molecular masses
Molecular mass of macromolecules.
of unknown solutes. I'm not saying that. Got the point, students? You see that what I'm trying. I am only a coach student. And I know as much as you know. I try to make you think. What I do, I try to improve your mental thinking, student. That's all. I'm not saying, oh, mug this, mug this. No rattabaji. I'm saying, listen to the thing. Pay attention, student. Focus. Think. And on thinking, most of the science will be solved. Science is all thinking. That's all. Our chemistry is science, students. Every chapter is based on thinking, critical thinking, attention, focus, concentration, and we will decode, student, each and every word of the book. And we will try to answer all questions, students, graphs, tables. We have time for that. That's what I mean. Nothing to hurry up. There should be no pressure, student. I always say keep yourself fit and healthy. If you are not fit and healthy, student, you will be in trouble. So
Yes, sir.
we must be very sure that we don't fall sick. 3 of my students are already sick. I don't want to give the names. Got my point?
Yes,
So
sir.
you will do breathing exercises, students, which I will tell you one day. And you will drink hot water and more liquids and will not move out of the home. No one will go out of the home now.
Yes, sir.
So same is true for your parents also, because if anybody else will fall sick, then all will fall sick. It is very clear. So you have to be sure that everybody is healthy and fit. There's no need to put pressure, relaxed. Sound sleep is very essential. I'm telling you, sleep early and rise early, students. By 11, you should be sleeping for 7 to 8 hours. And then you get up in the morning early. Don't
Okay.
starve. Don't starve and study in the night. It is unhealthy because you will fall sick. We don't want that. We should be putting our body into that state. We know everything. We can solve the questions comfortably. We have time to do that. So no problem. Don't be in a hurry or a haste. There are few students who are anxious students. That's why I uploaded a video how to relieve the stress. So you stay relaxed. Give one example of each deviation. What deviation I'm talking, students? What type of deviations are there? When we
Positive
studied
deviation and negative deviation.
Raoult's law, students, there are two types of solution. Ideal solution, student. What are ideal solutions?
The solutions which obey Raoult's law over the entire range of concentrations.
What are the characteristics of ideal solutions?
Delta H mix should be 0 and delta V mix should be 0.
This question has been asked. Is there a revision of all that? And those solutions, student, which do not obey Raoult's law, they show deviation. What type of deviation?
Positive deviation and negative deviation.
Positive deviation will be shown by which type of liquids, students?
In which the AB interactions are weaker than those of AA or BB.
Now you have to give one example.
पॉजिटिव डेविएशन का एग्जांपल होता है मेथनॉल एंड एसीटोन.
Positive deviation, student, because they have asked so many times in the paper, student, positive deviation.
मेथनॉल, एथेनॉल एंड एसीटोन. एंड एसीटोन.
Give an example of negative deviation.
Negative deviation is phenol and aniline.
What are the reasons for that, student?
In phenol and aniline, the intermolecular hydrogen bonding between phenol and aniline is stronger.
And what will happen in other case, student?
In positive deviation, ethanol molecules are initially hydrogen bonded. When we add acetone, the molecules of acetone will get in between the host molecules and will break hydrogen bonds. This will weaken the interaction.
Actually, one of the question is expected on this deviation. Okay, so it should be read very properly and you can do a revision of that, students. Sometimes they ask you give example, or sometimes they give examples and ask you what type of deviations are shown by this. You have studied the deviations, you have studied the azeotropes also, which we have uploaded a complete lecture on that also, students. So you pay attention to each and everything. Okay, next question is coming on the screen, student. Important. What happens to red blood cells are placed in 0.1% NaCl solution? What is the basis of this question, student? What he is trying to say?
Osmotic pressure. It's talking about osmotic pressure.
Osmotic pressure, student. How many types of solutions you studied? Let me solutions.
Isotonic, hypertonic, or hypotonic.
Isotonic solution. What are isotonic solutions, students?
Which have same osmotic pressure.
Solutions which have the same osmotic pressure. Pi1 is equal to Pi2, same osmotic pressure, student. What is the result of that, student?
The size of the cells will remain same.
No osmosis. No osmosis takes place. What is the second type of solution, student?
Hypertonic.
Hypertonic. What it means, student?
In which the osmotic pressure of the outer solution is more than that of the.
I am saying what is hypertonic. I am not talking of anything more than that, student. What is the meaning of hyper? How do
More.
I remember? I will forget in the paper, student.
Hyper is more.
More. What more, student?
Osmotic pressure.
I am not talking of osmotic pressure right now. There are two solutions, A and B. Okay?
Concentration.
This is, you are saying hypertonic. Means it has a higher concentration, student. Higher concentration. Then what will happen if I join by semi-permeable membrane? What will happen, student? Solvent will flow from where to where?
It will flow from B to A.
B to A. B is higher concentration.
So osmosis occurs from higher concentration to lower concentration.
Just forgotten everything. Osmosis occurs from higher concentration, or osmosis occurs from dilute to more concentrated solution. Where is solvent more? Or what is osmosis? Osmosis is the flow of solvent, not the solute particles. Where the solvent is more.
Okay.
Where the solvent is more, student, where the water is more. So water will flow from higher amount of water to lower. Solvent is more where? In a solution which has a lower concentration.
In
So
A.
what will happen? Water will flow from A to B. Yes or no? Tell me.
Okay.
Now, no mugging. This is the reason I talked of what is the meaning of hyper, student. because there is confusion and in the exam you will do mistake. And such a question usually is asked in the paper. Therefore, student, hyper has higher concentration. ठीक है? Hyper has
Yes,
higher concentration. And third type of solution,
hypotonic.
hypotonic student. How do I remember? I have to be very careful. Hypo means, what is
Less.
the meaning of hypo? Hypo means lower. Lower what student? Lower
Lower
concentration.
concentration.
Concentration means solute particle student. Concentration is lower. That means solvent is more. Solvent is more.
Yes,
It is
sir.
a dilute
Yes, sir.
solution student. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
We have to learn student. We have to apply and think. That's I always say that we have to think. I will also forget. I can't do rattebaji. Rattebaji means I will be committing a suicide myself because I will fall in the trap. Rattabaji means I will fall in the trap in the paper student. I will do mistakes. Those who have learned it, understood it, they will be 100% sure. Okay. Now, what is the question here? You have RBC. This is your RBC. You are putting it in a solution student. Okay. This is how much? 0.1% NaCl solution. What is the concentration inside the RBC students?
0.9%.
0.9%. Therefore, student, this concentration is less or more?
Less.
What type of solution is this?
Hypotonic.
This is hypo. Now you understood why I took so much time, because here such questions have been given and children are totally confused. They give wrong answers. Hypotonic, because the concentration of this is less. Concentration less means more solvent.
Yes, sir.
More solvent. It is a dilute as compared to this. So water will flow from where, student?
It will flow from outside into the RBC.
Water flows. Osmosis. Then what will happen to the red blood cells?
It will swell up.
Swell, and finally it can
Burst also.
burst also. Got the answer? I give one answer. I have to explain so many things. Why? Because question will be changed in the paper, and there are three possibilities. You should be aware of that. You should be aware of that, student. A raw mango placed in concentrated salt solution shrivels. Why?
It is a hypertonic solution.
Raw mango. If I put in water and if I put in concentrated solution, there will be two different effects.
Yes, sir.
So it depends on the question, student, what they are asking. They can change the question. Got it?
Okay.
A limp carrot can be put in water. What happens, students?
It will swell.
Carrots don't swell. What you call it, student? Yeah, man, basically, you know what you are talking about. The flowers क्या होता है? खिल जाते हैं. तो ये सारी, these are some of the things, student. This is very important, very important point, student. This question is very important. We have uploaded a video on this, basically three types of solution: isotonic, hypertonic, hypotonic. Any doubt here? Numericals also they are giving on isotonic solutions. Numericals also they are giving on isotonic solution. You have to learn physical chemistry, and in organic chemistry they will give you facts. You have to give reasons for that. You have to give reasons for that. Organic chemistry, you must understand the mechanism of the reaction, students, or you are just mugging the things. Some amount of that also helps, because certain direct reactions will be asked, student. And in inorganic, he will even give the names and order or colors of some gases, students. And
Okay.
then again, we have to be sure. All different type of questions we are doing. You have a feel of, you should have feel of what you are doing, student. It is not a rattabaji. Next question is coming, student. When does the measurement of colligative property leads to abnormal molecular masses? What do you mean by abnormal molecular masses, students?
When the molecular mass is either higher or lower than the expected value.
First question, what is abnormal molecular mass? ठीक है? Abnormal molecular mass. That means there is a theoretical M and there is observed. ठीक है? The two are not the same. Different. Why should they be different, student?
Due to association or dissociation of solute molecules.
Okay. What happens to students? Solutes. They can ionize and the number of ions increases. And the colligative property depends on the number of particles. Colligative property is directly proportional to number of particles, and this is inversely proportional to the molecular mass. If you see the formula, I'm just trying to link so many things together. And then there are solute particles which can associate. It will depend on which solvent you are putting them. Got the point? Carboxylic acids are associated in which solvent? If I have a carboxylic acid, what happens? In which solvent you experience the association? So many questions you see I am putting now. All this is chemistry. Why? Because in assertive and reasoning, there will be just one word here and there, student, and you have to read each and every line, each and every word very carefully, and it will look all same. You know that they talk of benzene, student, non-polar solvent. Non-polar solvent, where you get dimers. You get dimer, students. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
You have to see, student. Water has a high dielectric constant. Protic solvent, it will have energy to break them. Next question. Okay, so many things are there. Differentiate between molarity and molality, student. What is molarity? Definition again. What is molarity, student? What is molarity?
Molarity is the number of moles of the solute in 1 liter of the solution.
Volume in a liter of solution, student.
Solution.
What is that? N V by V in liters. What is NB? WB by
On
MB
MB.
into V liter, student. Like this formula also we can solve the numericals based on this. What is molality, student?
Molality is the number of moles of the solute per kilogram of the solvent.
Solvent. See the small things, small definitions we are talking. That means, student, NB by, this is the W, weight of the solvent in kg. W1 kg of solvent, students. Solvent. What is the main thing? Why do we talk of the difference, students? Out of the two, which depends on the temperature?
Molarity depends upon temperature.
It depends on the temperature, students. With change in temperature, the volume changes, therefore it changes. Mass
Yes,
does
sir.
not depend on. This question has been asked. Does not depend on temperature. See, the questions could be put in many ways. Questions could be put in many ways, students. Whatever we have learned, we should do it properly. What is meant by reverse osmosis?
Reverse osmosis means the direction of the osmosis can be reversed if pressure greater than the osmotic pressure is applied.
Reverse the osmosis direction can be reversed if pressure larger than osmotic pressure is applied, ठीक है, to the solution side. So direction of osmosis can be reversed. If it can be reversed, then how it can be reversed? Then you already say that pressure larger than
Osmotic pressure should be applied.
pressure larger than osmotic pressure should be applied. Student, can you give me one important application of this which has been asked in the paper, student?
It was desalination of seawater.
Desalination, student. What is that? Why it is done?
It is done to meet the water requirements. It is done to
It is
meet the
not
water.
the water requirement, it is water purification process, student. That is a use.
Okay.
Water will be not be pure, it cannot be used, student. So what you do in certain places where there is a shortage of pure water, student, what we do the water purification by the process of reverse osmosis, students. Can you tell me which porous membrane is used in this case, student? Question was asked. What is the porous membrane?
Cellulose acetate.
See, questions that could be from any part. It looks like this. What question is asked? He doesn't ask osmosis. He said, what is the name the membrane which was used in reverse osmosis? What is that? Cellulose
Cellulose acetate.
acetate, student. Cellulose acetate. This is permeable to water and impermeable to impurities and ions present in seawater. You know, seawater has a lot of ions and impurities. So what do you do basically? Purification of the seawater. So that fulfills the requirement at many places where there is a water shortage, students. Water shortage. What are azeotrophs, students?
Azeotrophs are those binary mixtures which have the same composition in both liquid and vapor phase and they boil at a constant temperature.
Binary mixtures. They have same composition
Yes, sir.
in
Both liquid and vapor phase.
liquid and vapor phase.
And boil at a constant temperature.
They boil at constant temperature. Cannot be separated by fractional
Distillation.
distillation. How many types of azeotrophs you studied?
Two types.
Name.
Minimum boiling azeotroph and maximum boiling azeotroph.
Minimum boiling azeotroph will be formed when?
Will be formed by those solutions which show a positive deviation from Raoult's law.
Minimum, and reverse of that, higher mean positive deviation, which shows large positive deviation. This is how I make a match, student, in the paper. Maximum, this question was given in the paper.
Maximum boiling azeotroph will be formed by those solutions which show a large negative deviation from Raoult's law.
Maximum boiling azeotrophs, student, they show large negative deviation, student. This is how the questions are framed in the paper. Then he will say, give example of each.
Minimum boiling azeotrope example is ethanol and water.
That is not the correct answer. Give the correct composition.
Uh, 95% of ethanol.
Hmm? See why we are putting all these things to you. By the time you reach the paper, you will know everything. You will finish your paper half an hour early. 95% by volume. What is that? Solution
Eth-
containing
Ethanol and water.
95% what?
Ethanol.
95% of what?
Ethanol
By mass, by volume, what?
by volume.
Okay, everything. Where it is used, student, ethanol water mixtures, where they are obtained, sugar industries. And what is the
Fermentation.
example of the other one?
Maximum boiling azeotrope will be shown by 68% nitric acid,
And
32% water.
by
Mass.
mass. Make sure, students, I am, when I write, I talk of each and every word, student. Why? Because if you will write this, then wrong word, answer 0. Students think they are given the correct answer, but they have done some error. This is a very normal thing, student, where you are losing marks in the paper. The small mistakes. Next question, out of BaCl to KCl, which one is more effective in causing coagulation? Coagulation, students, of negatively charged colloidal sol give reason. Now the sols are coming. Sol, what is a sol? What is a sol, student?
Uh, s- a sol is formed when with the dispersed phase is solid and the dispersion medium is a liquid.
What is the size of the sol particle, student? You have dispersed phase and you have dispersion medium, students. And these particles are present in a medium. What is the size of the particle, students?
10 raised to power minus 9 to 10 raised to power minus 6 meters.
Okay, if you use nanometer, it will be much more easy. You have anyway.
For nanometers, it will be 1 to 1000 nanometers.
What is coagulation, students?
Coagulation is the process of settling of colloidal particles.
Settling. This question has been asked directly. What is coagulation? What do you do in coagulation? You talked of mutual coagulation. You talked of different methods of coagulation. We have discussed what happens, student, in coagulate. You coagulate. You precipitate.
Aggregates will be formed.
Aggregate will be formed. Why they form aggregate, students?
If the charge on the colloidal particles is removed, they will come nearer to each other and will form aggregates.
Okay. Which law which is used for this purpose?
It is Hardy-Schell's rule.
Hardy-Schell's rule will be asked in the paper, student, in one or the other form. So what is Hardy-Schell's rule now? Tell me, students.
Hardy-Schell's rule. It states that the greater the valence of the flocculating ion added, the greater is its power to cause precipitation.
So then you will need lesser amount of that,
Yes, sir.
and then it is more effective in causing coagulation. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in here, what is happening? You are adding barium chloride. and you are adding KCl, which is more effective?
BaCl2.
Why?
Because the valence of Ba is Ba2 plus, and for it is KCl, it is K plus.
So this is divalent, and therefore it will be more effective. More effective, students, because as a negatively charged solid, the power is more. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So we have explained. This is very important question, student. One of such questions have been asked repeatedly in the paper.
Okay, sir.
Explain why aquatic species are more comfortable in cold water rather than in warm water, student.
This is because the solubility of oxygen in water decreases with the increase in temperature.
Solubility of gas in liquid decreases with increase in temperature. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Where did you study this?
It was in Henry's law.
Henry's law. This question was given 3 years back in the CBSE. I don't know what the students were writing. See, the point is what you write is important. They knew the answer, but they were writing something different. Why do gases nearly always tend to be less soluble in liquid as the temperature is raised?
This is because dissolution is an exothermic process.
Okay. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Second thing, what will happen if the particles are there? With increase in temperature, what will happen?
Heat will be evolved,
The kinetic energy of these particles will increase.
will increase.
ठीक है? Increase, then what will happen? Then they will escape. Anyway, but these are some of the ways to answer a question. The more understanding you have, the more you understand, student, what is happening at the particle nature. Macroscopic is the bulk and microscopic the particles, students. What happens to the particles, student? The attractive forces are there between the particles. They are bound by some potential energy, attractive forces, students. Once they are broken, they will fall apart. All right. These are some of the ways of explaining the answers. What is meant by positive deviation? Give an example. What is the sign of delta mix H for positive deviation? See, such questions are coming in the paper, students. If you know it, you can answer it. If you
Yes, sir.
rattabaji 0, you already answered what is positive deviation.
Yes, sir.
Positive deviation, what answer you are giving?
Positive deviation occurs when the
What
AB
is positive deviation? First,
when the vapor pressure of a solution is higher
higher than what?
than that predicted by the Raoult's law.
Vapor pressure of solution more than predicted by
Raoult's law.
Raoult's law. Okay. What is the next part?
In this, AB interactions are weaker than those between AA
He
and
already asked that why I am giving this answer. I know it. I don't have to give. I explained earlier. Give an example.
example will be ethanol and acetone.
Question should be read and as per question answer should be. That's all. We know so much about it. Next,
What is the sign of delta H mix for positive deviation? Delta H mix is positive.
delta mix, because what has happened? The interaction has become weaker. Interaction is weaker. So there's more repulsion than attraction. Delta mix H will be
Positive.
That's all. Why did I put? I mean, according to the demand of the question, answer has to be written very short in the paper, student. All these explanations we are giving for different reasons. Exam, only one word, one line answers are there, not more than that. You don't have to write unnecessarily. Got the understood the point?
Yes, sir.
What is required to be written, not more than that. Okay. What do you say, student here? On mixing liquid X and Y, volume of the resulting solution decreases. What type of deviation from Raoult's law shown by the resulting solution? What temperature would you observe after mixing the liquid, student? What answer we are giving, students?
Mixing liquid X and Y in solution liquid. The type of deviation from Raoult's law is shown by resulting. Negative deviation.
There is a X and Y, students. I took 10 milliliter of this, 10 milliliter of this, supposing. Now the volume should be 20, but supposing it becomes 19.9. Decrease. ठीक है? When it will decrease? XY interaction stronger or weaker? Tell me. If XY interaction is stronger, what it means, student? What deviation will be there?
It will be negative deviation.
So when I write an answer, student, this is for explanation. This is for explanation. What type of deviation from Raoult's law? You are saying negative deviation. ठीक है? Did he ask for the reason? No. So I am
No.
just knowing in my mind all this. What will happen, student? What change in temperature would you observe?
Temperature will increase.
This heat will be evolved because
be
they are
evolved.
attracted. As the particles get attracted, student, what will happen? There will be exothermic. Heat will be evolved. So temperature will increase. Tell me, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all. Half mark and half mark. See the question in the paper. What happens when we place the blood cells in water? What is he saying? Hypotonic solution, student. What is hypo?
Less concentration.
Less concentration. Is water more dilute? What will happen then?
It will swell up.
The water will osmosis will take place from
It will flow from outside into the red blood cell.
water will flow from hypotonic solution
In the cell.
to the blood cell, and then it will swell. ठीक है? Reason you already know. Osmosis. Osmosis takes place from higher solvent to lower. Gas A is more soluble in water than gas. First, gas A is more soluble in water than gas B at the same temperature. Which one of the two gases will have higher value of KH? You have two gases. Gas A is more soluble in water than gas B. Okay, you have a gas A, students. and you have a gas B. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Gas A is more soluble. Same temperature. ठीक है? Which one of the two gases will have higher value of KH?
Gas B will have a higher value of KH.
B, because KH is more,
The solubility will be
if
less.
solubility is less. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
KH is more if solubility is less. Student, what we formula we give? P is equal to KH
KH into
chi.
chi.
Chi is inversely proportional to
KH.
KH. So we'll have the, and why the reason? We have given the reason. This, what is the statement of the Henry's law? Henry's law, students.
Yes, sir.
In a non-ideal solution, what type of deviation shows the formation of maximum boiling azeotrope? Student, this is important question.
Negative deviation.
We have been telling you about azeotropes. Simple definition can be asked. And we have already discussed two types of azeotrope, student: maximum boiling and minimum. Maximum boiling, maximum will mean, student, minimum, matlab negative.
Negative deviation.
So remember that. Negative deviation azeotropes. And one of the question is expected. You should learn the examples of these also. What is required? Learn the examples very, very clearly.
Okay.
All right. So you have seen how do we revise the course, student, by answering large number of questions. And by this way, we will be able to revise the entire syllabus as well as able to solve all important questions. Nothing will be left. Nothing will be left. They will also help in all the competitions which we are giving. They will be given in the form of MCQs. They can be given in the form of reason assertive, or they can be given as such we are giving, or there could be paragraph, students. So we should be ready for all these question papers. But unless we understand, students, I always say think before you answer. That's my point. And we can get 100 out of 100 mark easily. Then I will see you in the next class. Okay. Okay, then good night. We meet you next time.
Okay. Thank you, sir.